Thanks so much for stopping by on this Thursday. I'm Tom Warbeck. Coming up on First Shift, some unsatisfying apps. We'll explain after your morning headlines.
So we will not be introducing new vehicle models this year. It would not make any sense because we will still be cost constrained.
That is Tesla CEO Elon Musk during the automaker's fourth quarter earnings call on Wednesday. Musk saying the company will do a lot of engineering and tooling to hopefully launch the Cybertruck, Semi, and Roadster next year. In the meantime, Musk says Tesla is focused on optimizing a limited supply of computer chips that operate basic vehicle functions such as electric seats and window switches. The product update comes as Tesla's net income surged to $2.3 billion in the fourth quarter. It was $270 million a year earlier. Revenue jumped 65% to $17.7 billion. Meantime, data from Cox Automotive suggests Tesla snatched the U.S. luxury crown from BMW last year. The automaker doesn't break out U.S. sales, but a report from Cox estimated that Tesla sold 352,471 vehicles in the U.S. in 2021. That would top BMW's 336,644 sales. Lexus came in third, and Mercedes-Benz was fourth.
Today, we are going to tell you about Alliance RenaultNissanMitsubishi that is stronger than ever.
Alliance partners Renault, Nissan, and Mitsubishi will invest $26 billion into EVs over the next 5 years. The alliance says it will jointly launch 35 new EVs by the end of the decade. Now, as part of the push, Renault will lead development of a common centralized electrical and electronic architecture. The three automakers have a combined 10 EV models on the market today. Turning to Rivian, the automaker is reportedly ramping up output of its electric pickup. Sources telling Bloomberg that after working through some production snags, it is producing almost 200 delivery-ready units a week. Rivian had paused production at its Normal, Illinois plant for about a week around the start of the month for fixes and process improvements.
We look forward to working with you and Congress, not only for the EV tax credit and the advanced manufacturing credits, but also the CHIPS Act. The funding for the CHIPS Act, it really is a national imperative.
That is General Motors CEO Mary Barra speaking on Wednesday at a White House meeting. She was among several CEOs discussing President Joe Biden's Build Back Better spending proposal. Now, that measure would uncap current federal EV tax credits and boost incentives for vehicles made in the U.S. by union workers. As you heard, Barra also pushing for the passage of the CHIPS Act, which will subsidize semiconductor manufacturing and research in the U.S. Ford's Jim Farley also attending the meeting, saying he wanted EV incentives preserved. Our Driving Innovation Report focuses on automakers' vehicle applications. And it turns out those programs are being used by more customers. However, drivers remain unsatisfied with the smartphone app's performance. That's according to a fresh J.D. Power report. 38% of respondents say they use their vehicle's app at least half the time they drive. The benchmark study also found only 25% of users do not use their app. That's down from 45% in 2020. Among brands, the top performing mobile apps are Tesla, Volvo Cars, My Hyundai, Genesis Intelligent Assistant, and My Subaru. Power says many applications still lack features that owners desire, such as navigation assistance and remote controls. Meanwhile, The study found that dealerships remain an integral part of setting up apps for users, as drivers still have difficulty navigating them on their own. Finally, a first shift footnote. You are looking at the last Passat to roll off the assembly line at Volkswagen's plant in Chattanooga. The 2022 Passat Limited Edition in Platinum Gray was built in December. The factory will now turn its focus to the output of EVs, namely the ID4 crossover later this year. Have a nice day, everyone, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.